And you could tell, we weren't with Coach Cook, but you could tell a smile went from ear to ear on his face.
Wimp's he's a legend. He really is. He's a good man. I don't think he's Irish. He pretends like he's Irish, but I don't think so. I think he's really Italian. But no, he's a great guy. I know his brother, Norm. He was a sporting goods salesman.
Wasn't he on Cheers?
Norm, yes, that's the same one. Probably was.
That was George Wendt, for those that don't know.
He was quite the character, Norm.
And they had a guy that they knew named Cliff, and they had the Frazier came in from time to time. Hey, everybody
Sammy
knows your name.
Sammy was always my hero. I always wanted to grow up and be Sammy.
Second half kickoff by Sedmock for St. Thomas. Hits the pylon. Now there's a game that we used to play, and I want to tell you about this. There's a game that we used to play in high school when I was on the golf team called Poison. And the goal was that you would try to putt with your driver on the tee box and hit the tee marker. And you would line up like 20 yards away from it, and if you hit it, it was called Poison and you would win. One time a kid hit a tee ball and he hit the red tee, which was like 100 yards down the fairway, and he turned to us and he said, "Poison that." So right now, Mr. Sedmock is saying, poison that.
Yeah. Makes a big difference here, but let's see what these cans are going to do here.
Same formation.
Same formation, still running to the right.
Tony Reeder gains
number 3 Reeder on the carry.
Generous 1 yard.
Stop for a gain of 1 yard on the play. Second down and 9.
Oh, come on.
How many times do you think they've run that play tonight?
Quite a few, but got to do a better blocking on the corner like that. Number two just kind of hit him and stopped.
Same formation again.
Running it to the left this time.
Different back carrying the football. Getting up is Natty Suntheimer. Suntheimer was the leading rusher in the first half for East Canton. Now puts him over 50 yards in the game rushing. Carried the ball 10 times in the first half. That was his 11th carry of the game. Carried the ball 20 times last week. He's their workhorse when they want to give the ball to somebody. 3rd and about 6. Giles gives. This has a chance. And going to be short of the first down. Needed 6, and Tony Reeder couldn't get there.
Reeder on the carry. Brought down short of a first down.
You surprised they didn't throw here?
4th down and a long 2.
No, not really.
I mean, they know who they are.
Yeah.
You don't want to abandon your identity, do you?
No.
50-50 tickets. If you haven't yet bought your 50-50 tickets, this is last call.
Here's an adventure right here.
They're kicking duties over the head. Mola brings it in. He has trouble. He's got to run now. Trying to find field, and he got the first down. Those kicking issues continue. Last week, 2 snaps that were problems for Canton South. One there, and, well, Jaron Mola saves the day.
This is a heck of an effort on this young man's part.
Because Antonio Fonts, the defensive back, was giving chase the whole time. Wow.
Wow, that was a big play. Now see if that gives some life to it.
It does.
Let's see. They're still in that tee. 2 tight ends.
Hand off. Tony Reeder.
Okay, a little bit better.
It's been that type of game, though. That odd type of game where it's pretty much take off the gloves and just let things happen.
Well, you know, if you look at last week, it was that way for both of these teams. So they're
both had overtime last week. Aquinas' defense last week allowed 21 points. All of those points were scored by Gilmore Academy in the 3rd quarter. Aquinas scored 2 defensive touchdowns, too.
Here they did that counter tray.
Hand off, Suntheimer, Natty. Natty starting to run with some purpose.
They read that counter tray time.
Carry for the Hornets. That's good for another East Canton first down.
With that
1st and 10.
garden tackle pull and kick out. See, now that tackle should be leading up through rather than running in the back of his guard.
It almost looks like both the backs pull to the right side, too.
Yeah.
So do you basically run everything direction right and then bring the guy back left?
Yeah, and that's why it's a counter.
Run to the weak side of the field, right?
Yeah.
Hand off. Head of steam this time again.
Boy, was that
Jaron Mola.
Big.
On the carry.
Huh? Was that punt
for
big for East Canton?
on the play.
What's up?
Second
That
down
punt
and 4.
was big.
It was.
They got some momentum going here. 2nd down and 5.
Jaron Mola there. Nice run. Part of the three-headed monster in the backfield of Mola, Reeder, and Natty Suntheimer.
Dead ball penalty is
start.
a false start against East Canton.
Goes against East Canton.
That 5-yard penalty will make it 2nd down and 9 from midfield.
So 2nd down and long now. Hand off, a quick hitter that time to Mola again.
Mola on the carry. Brought down for no gain on the play.
Mola's slow to get up. But he's fine.
East Canton almost has to throw the ball here, don't they?
3rd down and
You would
long
imagine.
for the Hornets.
So 3rd down here for East Canton.
They got out of the tee.
Fairly long
Two
to
wides,
go.
2 wides.
Giles. Suntheimer.
Oh, nice play.
All alone. Natty Suntheimer. Natty still on his feet.
Good
Enough for
play.
the first down.
Pass is complete to Suntheimer.
Close to the 20 of St. Thomas. Nominee for our rock-solid play of the game here by Friends and Family Credit Union. Beautiful play, Elmer.
Yes, it is.
All alone.
Okay. Now that guy should be running faster.
You're asking for the center, Kobe Hoover, at 3:15 to run faster. Giles gives Suntheimer, Natty.
They're starting to get physical now. They're starting to, this is going to be a good football game.
Suntheimer on the carry.
Well, I think Natty Suntheimer is starting to get physical. He's kind of taken over a bit on this drive. Going a bit of no huddle here.
Good for a gain of 10 yards on the play and a first down.
First down again. Ball at the 11-yard line now. Now Mola, Jaron. Inside the 10.
Mola on the carry.
Double tight.
Simple play here.
Trap play up inside.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down and 7.
Ball at
I think,
just inside the 10-yard line.
let's see, 3rd down.
Full house tee. Hand off. Natty Suntheimer. Going to be close to a first down again. Needs about the 2 or 3. Needs the 2 for a first down.
Third down and 2
Well, you know,
for East Canton.
That that punt again is, boy,
Huge.
completely changed. It completely changed East Canton. Look at St. Thomas are kind of, they're back on their heels.
Third down, give Mola. And that should be enough for the first down.
Well, we'll find out.
It'll be 1st and goal at the 1.
At the 1.
A place that Aquinas was in the first half. They had 4 chances from the 1 and couldn't punch it in. Nice carry by Mola here. He was almost in, too.
It will be 1st and goal for the Hornets from the 1-yard line.
Full house tee.
See if it takes them 4 plays.
Giles. Touchdown. No signal. Gonna mark him down at... No, they gave him the touchdown. Late signal. So Turner Giles from a yard out, the quarterback. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year, and East Canton has their first lead. Late signal. He was clearly in from the get-go.
Yeah.
Reeder's extra point is up.
And good.
And it is good.
Reeder's point after try.
A great drive, aided by, well, a strange play where they convert on a 4th down on a punt. But as we step aside, East Canton has their first lead of the game, and they took up 7 minutes of clock on that drive. When we come back, we'll see if Aquinas can answer.
At Friends and Family Credit Union, you, the members, are the owners. Our friendly staff serves over 11,000 members, assisting with their financial needs and bettering their lifestyles.
Hi, I'm Nick Langenfeld, President and CEO of Friends and Family Credit Union. Friends and Family Credit Union provides loans, savings, checking, and other financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County.
Are you looking for something different? Stop in today to become a friend of the family.
There is something special about our community.
It's a feeling, a spirit, and you can sense it and see it in everyone who lives and works here.
Everyone in our community matters.
You matter.
It's a simple concept.
Yet its message carries a great impact, which we all need to hear.
Every conversation, each Pay It Forward message can have an incredible impact on someone else's life.
It can start with just 2 simple words.
You matter.
You matter.
You matter.
East Canton has the lead for the first time tonight on our Old Carolina Barbecue Company scoreboard. Our Alt Care TV replay game of the week, and what a beautiful drive and a punt that was almost disaster is the spark on that drive, Elmer.
That was an amazing, and the effort of that young man to get that first down was, it was a great football play. That was 14 plays on that drive. Time of possession, 7 minutes in 1 second. A total of 80 yards. In a 1-yard TD by Giles, and the extra point was good. It's 14-9.
Another onside attempt there on the kickoff, and it goes out of bounds. And to make matters worse, East Canton was offsides. So they'll kick it now from their own 35. They don't want to kick it deep because they know Asian Bird is back there waiting.
Kick it to the other guy then.
I mean, there's athleticism all over the field, though,
or squib kick it rather than trying to kick it out of bounds. Just put it down flat and kick it, and hopefully one of the big guys up front try to catch it and bounces off of them.
See what they opt to do here.
Gonna do now.
Reeder to kick it deep or kick it somewhere.
What?
High kick, fielded, and nice job reeling that one in for the Aquinas Knights. Avoiding disaster, Trayvon Williams reels it in. But great field position for Aquinas on their own 45.
Got great field position now.
What do you go back to here if you're Aquinas offensively?
Oh, I think what they started the game with. Those quick screen type things and trying to get to the outside with your speed. Let's see what they have here. They got trips right here.
Well, they'll have Owens.
But you want to know where 13 is.
Owens and Burt, those are the two speedsters. They are at the bottom of your screen.
Come on up here.
Burt in motion.
There you go. Get up.
Owens, Rayshawn.
Right. Better tackling.
Near midfield.
Hawkins' pass is complete to Owens.
This is what they did to started the game. And
gain of 4 yards on the play.
Looked like Nathaniel Suntheimer, the safety on the tackle again, as well as Tony Reeder.
Yep.
Second and manageable. I feel like the deep ball is there if they want it. Asian Burt gets the give. Burt reverses his field. This could be trouble for East Canton. Could be trouble. Asian Burt, look out! Asian still free inside the 30, but it's coming back.
That had
Burt on the carry, but there's a penalty flag on the play.
He reversed his field completely. And there are a couple of flags down and a player down for St. Tom. Try to get an eye on who that player is. Holding.
The penalty is an illegal block by the Knights.
Block in the back, rather.
Yeah. Well, this kid's a good athlete. Is it
Injury timeout.
Smooth runner.
Just constantly moving.
I think it's right there. Pretty obvious. Oh, there's another one.
Player who was down and injured was Elijah Chungu, but he is walking off on his own power. But this play is coming way back, so it's going to be a second down and quite long to go. 17, according to our statistician, Bob Jeffries. Bring in DeAndre Black now, opposed to Elijah Chungu. Avion Color has not touched the ball in a while. The running back.
But with 2nd and 17,
will make it 2nd down and 17.
they're going to go. They're going to go outside here.
38-yard line.
There.
Bottom of your screen in the slot is Rayshawn Owens, joined out there by Vinny Zarin. Color in the backfield with Hawkins. Hand off, Avion Color. Not much.
Color on the carry.
About 3rd and 16. Already under 4 minutes in this third quarter. That was one heck of a drive by East Canton to start that half. Possessed the ball for 7 minutes.
And 1 second. 7 minutes and 1 second.
Could be a key second later on in the game. Big third down here for St. Tom. Do they have what it takes? We'll see. Hawkins.
You got it.
Owens. Rayshawn breaks free. First down into East Canton territory.
Hawkins' pass is complete to
That was big time.
First down.
Beautiful ball here.
1st and 10 for the Knights from the East Canton
1 tackle.
40.
2 tackles.
Finally, the man who wrapped him up, Orion Bolds. Now it's Vinny Zarin. Zarin on the first down has the edge. When we get a chance, we'll go down to the sideline here. Quickly right now, let's head down there. Brought to you by SARTA for an injury update. Noah.
Guys, nothing too serious right now for Elijah Chungu. Looks like just a little bit of cramping on his left leg. The trainers were stretching him out, giving him a little bit of hydration. He's trying to work his way back into this one.
Sure, there are mustard packets being given out down there on the sideline.
Or pickle juice.
I've heard both. Second down. Asian Burt.
Hey.
Burt has the edge. Asian. He is in. Touchdown. From 30-plus yards. Second time tonight that Asian Burt has found the end zone on a quick screen pass like that. Beauty of a play there. He is so fast, Elmer.
He is.
On to attempt the extra point.
He's a great football player. He
That's
really is.
A nominee for our rock solid play of the game, brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union. Extra point by Sedmock now. Kick is up, and Sedmock's kick is good.
Tell you what, he's only a junior.
Most definitely have a football game on our hands. Aquinas answers back. They now lead by 2. Stick around, it's just getting good.
You can't tell your cold to wait? Talk to a doctor now with the new Altman Now app. Get the app now. You can't tell your migraine to wait. Talk to a doctor now with the new Altman Now app. Download the Altman Now app now.
There was something curious going on. My husband started going for a short drive several times.
He doesn't normally keep things from me, so I just had to see. It turns out he's been hanging with the guys at Sarshone Ford, prepping for tailgating season. Because of their relaxed, no-pressure sales process, he was able to take his time deciding on the exact new F-150 to buy. You'll enjoy the short drive home from Sarshone Ford. Get to know us at sarshoneford.com or stop in for your test drive. Just minutes from Akron, Alliance, Canton, and Kent.
1, ladies and gentlemen. 2, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel this is going to be a big day.
Life were only like this.
Wouldn't want to miss this.
Looking forward to it.
What's this all about?
This is very exciting.
So cool.
Beautiful.
Great.
Mind if I have a look? I'm delighted to be here.
Amen.
I am.
Oh, very groovy, very groovy.
Let's have some fun today.
I like it a lot.
That's all there is to it.
I've heard a lot about you. I've heard a lot about you, too.
Good look there at tonight's star of the game so far, Asian Burt. 2 touchdowns, both of the touchdowns for Aquinas. 5 receptions, 83 yards, and the 2 scores. And he's getting some congratulations on the sideline as Aquinas leads 16-14 thanks to his quality play tonight. This has been one great game, Elmer.
Yes, it has. It's been a very good football game. Now let's see if East Canton can respond.
John Bozika, Elmer Sheets, Bob Jeffries, Noah Hiles along with you. Sedmock kicks. This is Reeder. Tony. Looked like there was a lane there for a moment. Closed up quickly. Beautiful drive there. Couple of key plays, but again, that connection is golden, Mr. Sheets.
Yeah, that drive was 5 plays, 55 yards, and a 35-yard run by Burt. And he's a heck of a football player. And the best part of it, if I was Coach Cook, I'd be very excited because he's only a junior. You have another year of him, and it's only the second game of the season.
I was going to say, there's a lot to like there.
There's a lot to go here. A lot of season left.
Full house tee again, Tony Reeder.
And he just made a tackle. What else does he do?
He is everywhere. Playing at that defensive back spot. Had that 80-yard interception return last week against Gilmore Academy. And makes a nice tackle here. Just so sound.
Yeah.
Helped out by his defensive back mate and Antonio Fonts. Hand off Tony Reeder again. Close to a first down.
Got a first down.
Keeps pushing that pile. That's where 6'2", 270 across the line helps. Does it not, Elmer?
Yes, it is. Hey, you know, both teams have found themselves. You know, East Canton's not going to start throwing the ball all over the place. They're just going to run it at you in between the tackles. And St. Thomas is going to use their speed and their skill.
Isn't that the key, though, come week 2? Try to find yourself.
Find yourself, right. What do you do best?
Because it's a little early in the year to be worrying about big-time things. Jaron Mola with the give here. Approaching the end of the third quarter. We are in for a dandy of a fourth. If you're tuning in right now on our All Care TV replay game, grab the extra bag of popcorn because I think you're going to need it.
There is popcorn?
Well, if you're at home right now. Not for us. We don't get it. We don't get it. Hand off again. This goes to Mola. And Mola near another first down on the second down handoff.
They've had to run 90% of their plays to the right.
They're physical, though. Starting to really assert themselves physically.
Yes, they are.
Might be the last play of this third quarter. We'll see.
Yeah, that was the last play.
We will announce tonight's winning 50-50 ticket at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Get your 50-50.
So we have 3 in the books. And I'll tell you what, we have a dandy between these two backyard rivals here in Stark County. The Old Carolina Barbecue Company scoreboard has Aquinas up by 2 as we head to the final 12 minutes.
Skeppers likes to keep an eye on her neighborhood, like MCTV watches out for our neighbors to make sure everything runs smoothly for our customers. From our technicians in the field to our engineering experts behind the scenes, we use top technology to keep your internet, TV, and phone connected. Plus, expert local technical support and friendly people to greet you. Everything in the neighborhood, the way it should be. MCTV, we go the extra smile.
Y'all know it's football season. Around these parts, football season is barbecue season. If you want to score big on game day, make slow-smoked Old Carolina barbecue your go-to spot before, during, and after all the games. No need to cook on Friday. Meet before the game at Old Carolina. Or grab a party pack and host the ultimate college or pro football party. Featuring award-winning ribs, tender pulled pork, and jumbo smoked wings. We have options for all your pigskin pig-outs. Get more info at oldcarolina.com. Old Carolina Barbecue Company. Meet before the game.
Through 3 quarters here at Serpilla Stadium, and through 3, Aquinas clinging to a 2-point lead. Both teams score a touchdown in that third quarter, and Elmer, so far, I'll tell you what, it has been great running the football for East Canton, and I might have spoke too soon because on that play,
nothing.
The back in Tony Reeder got a taste of that defensive front. But I was going to say, the stat, that was their 40th rush of the night.
For East Canton, and 7 passes so far.
But think, one of those 7 passes
is key.
Was a touchdown.
That's the only one he completed, isn't it?
To Tyler Hoover. He's completed a couple other ones. Hand off, Natty Suntheimer. Suntheimer, first down, almost more. It's nothing fancy.
They gave him a different key. They ran that play to the left.
Nothing fancy, but it works.
That's them. That's what they do best.
He has to be approaching 100 yards, I would imagine.
9707.
92 yards. Give again, Suntheimer. That puts him over the century mark.
Yeah.
Picks up, I believe, 10 on that play. I think they're going to give him just shy of that.
Yeah.
About 9.
Again on the carry, gain of 9 yards on the play.
101 yards now on his 17th carry. Another nice run here.
This is that counter play again with the guard and tackle pulling. Yeah, he's...
Second and short, quick give is to Mola. Mola
on the carry.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. No movement of the chains yet.
Has to be.
Brought down for a short gain, short of the first down.
Ooh,
it is?
Third and less than a yard.
Very short. Third and very, very short. Giles.
He got it. He has it.
Calls his own number and gets the first down.
Giles on the carry. That's good for an East Canton first down.
So to catch you up, Aquinas once led 9-0 in this game. Since then, East Canton has outscored them 14-7. But Aquinas has again depended on the big play tonight, as they've scored twice on lengthy screen passes. First down here for East Canton, the 24. Hand off Reeder, no chance. And I believe that was our guy, the defensive back, Asian Burt.
Was it? For a loss on the play.
It was.
Loss of 1 yard makes it second down and 11.
He came in again.
25-yard line.
There he is.
Yep. Seen what do you call it? If they throw the ball, it's a touchdown. East Canton. If the safeties are up that tight, it got to be a touchdown.
Giles gives Natty Suntheimer. Suntheimer. Ball came out late. St. Tom coaches begging for the ball, but East Canton is down. St. Thomas coach and Antonio Hall, the McKinley legend down there, was trying to egg on these officials to give them the ball. It's a great coaching staff. Mike Cook is the head coach in his second year. Antonio Hall, the former McKinley star, played some pro ball in the CFL. Bob Wiley was once his position coach, if you remember from the time that he spent on the Brown staff last year. Third down play here, hand off, and that's short of where they need to be. Tony Reeder didn't get there. Adding to that staff, by the way, Drew Sirachman is the offensive coordinator. All these guys spent time with Tim Tyrrell at Hoban. Hand off to Reeder here. Comes up short as a timeout taken by East Canton. Rest of the staff, though, Shalimar Gilmore, a former McKinley standout, as well as Isaiah Robinson, a part of the 1997 Bulldog team. Robinson was also under Kevin Henderson at Timken. That's a great staff, Elmer, for a small school.
Oh, I think both staffs are excellent.
Yeah, you know a bunch of the guys on the East Canton staff.
Right, and that's why we're seeing a good football game. They're well coached.
Almost probably about 400 years worth of coaching on the other side.
At least.
Want to remind you after the game, which it's been a good one, the Altman Health Foundation Player of the Game. If I had to make a decision right now,
I think we better discuss it first.
Okay, we'll discuss it first.
Okay.
I have a feeling, though, that Asian Burt is near the top of that list.
Wow.
Him and Natty Suntheimer right now are towards the top of the list for me.
It has to be Burt at this point. It has to be burnt at this point.
Fourth down here, key play. Giles to throw. Throws back. Mola wrapped up in the open field. But a flag is down. But a flag is down. Gonna see who this is going against. Illegal formation against East Canton. See if we can get another look at that play. A beautiful open field tackle here by St. Thomas.
57 missed him. He outquicked him.
Great play there in the open field. Sound tackling, and St. Thomas takes over now on their own 27. Ernie shot from Taggart's coming up here. Hand off. This is Avion. Color. Well, that was a color, but it wasn't Avion color. It was actually Karif color on the carry there.
There's an injury timeout on the field.
Both the colors have been successful Karif here with the nice carry. He runs like the other color on the team. Player down for what appears to be a cramp. If we can, I want to go back to that defensive stop again and just look at that play if we can. Because I'll tell you what, that is going to come back to be a key play in this ball game for this St. Thomas defense, should they score here. Could be the final, I guess, straw for East Canton. They've just had so many nice stops from time to time, and now they need a sustained drive, Elmer.
St. Thomas?
They do.
Yeah, and they'll put the game away. And but they have to do it like they have to do it like those quick screens and trying to get out to the outside here.
Alex Hawkins, how about that night?
And he wasn't even their quarterback. He's a first-year quarterback.
Played some wide receiver last
Yeah.
year. Talked to his offensive coordinator, Drew Sirachman, during the game. Said he was trying to get the quarterback to kind of relax and understand the situation a little bit more. And, well, with 2 incompletions tonight, I think he's relaxed. And I think he's starting to understand the situation.
Yeah. Just make sure you get it in 13's hands.
Get it to Asian Burton. Hope for good things.
Yeah. Oh.
Or Rayshawn Owens. They're both quick.
Yeah.
Good look at Spider Miller there in the Hornets. Everyone on a knee with the injured player down. With the injury on the field, we'll take a timeout here as the player is helped off the field. We'll let you know who it is after this.
You can't tell your cold to wait? Talk to a doctor now with the new Altman Now app. Get the app now. You can't tell your migraine to wait. Talk to a doctor now with the new Altman Now app. Download the Altman Now app now.
For nearly 20 years, thousands of people have relied on SARTA for safe, affordable, reliable transportation.
People like Misty Williams, who's riding SARTA to a brighter future. Misty's a full-time student and mom who uses our fixed routes to get to school, pick up her son at daycare, and return home at the end of a very busy day.
School, shopping, Cleveland, Akron, the airport, for work or for play. People you know count on SARTA to meet their transportation needs. And we deliver.
SARTA, where can we take you today?
Back to Serpilla Stadium. And St. Thomas, again, holding on to a very tight lead. We're going to get an injury update on Jaron Mola here in a bit. I know Noah's down there on the sideline, and we'll try to get to him as we can. But first down play upcoming here for St. Thomas. Under center this time is Hawkins. Give is to Karif Color, and
nothing on that one.
Not much there. Let's go down to the sideline now. While we have a chance, this Zero Emissions SARTA Bus Report brought to you by Noah Hiles. Noah, go ahead.
Guys, no official word yet, but that injury for Mola might be more than just a cramp. He was the one that was tackled on that 4th down turnover on downs. He got up pretty slow after that play. Looked like it was the same leg they were stretching out when he was being helped off the field just moments ago.
Thanks for that, Noah. Wish Jaron a quick recovery. They're going to need him this season. Injuries plagued East Canton all year last year. Second and pretty long to go here for the Aquinas Knights. Asian Burt. Burt breaks a tackle. Asian Burt. He is a highlight reel waiting to happen. First down. He's a treat, Elmer.
He's and like I say, he's only a junior. He breaks that first tackle.
Ryan Alm, the defensive back, and then McCullough has to bring him down, the linebacker. What makes him so good?
He's fast and he's big.
You
and
can't
he's
coach
strong.
that, can you?
No, you can't coach size and speed. That's just. You can coach all those other things. Size and speed you can't coach.
Under 7 minutes in the game. Avion Color meet Jesse Keene, the defensive tackle. 6'5", 310, showing itself off of the defensive line. That's a big boy there, Elmer Sheets. Oh, my.
But no one blocked him. Hey, he did what he was supposed to do. He made the tackle, right?
Makes your job easy when nobody blocks you, right?
No one blocked him.
Second and long upcoming.
I guess somebody that big you don't want to block.
Probably not.
Block the smaller guy.
I think I'd run the other way.
Yeah.
And I'm a big guy myself. Avion Color almost picked off. Low throw by Hawkins.
Intended for number 23,
and a couple of Hornets in the vicinity.
Third down and 11 for the Knights.
Now this is a key third down here. Clock is stopped. What do you do here? It's not a good throw.
No. That might be the worst throw he had all night.
He's only thrown 2 incompletions.
All right, now it's 3rd and 11. Who do you think's going to get the ball?
I think he wears number 13.
I think so.
And I think he's wearing a black uniform.
And it's Friday the 13th is not an unlucky number.
No, not tonight.
They should have about 6 guys on him.
Hawkins, no one's home.
All right. Force them to punt. All right.
Incomplete, bringing up 4th down and 11.
So they're going to pin, or at least attempt to pin East Canton deep here. And Kaczynski's had a good game when he has had to punt.
Ooh, get over. Somebody get over here.
Kaczynski. And a fair catch by Natty Suntheimer. And not a super long field to go here, 80 yards. Another reminder to you that on Sunday, the Tennessee Titans come to town in Cleveland as they will take on the Cleveland Browns in the Browns 2019 season opener. A much anticipated game for this 2019 Browns team that has all the national pundits talking about them and hoping and praying in Cleveland. Many of the fans are for a winning season, something that Browns fans haven't had since 2007. Hoping and praying for the playoffs, something that they haven't had in an eternity. 1st and 10, though, for East Canton. Hand off.
Oh, he's still going.
How about that run?
Yeah, that was a great run there. Well, who was that, Sunheim again?
I believe it was Natty Suntheimer on the carry.
Suntheimer on the carry.
It was.
8 yards on that one.
8 yards on the play.
He just ran hard here again.
Yeah.
2nd down and 2 for the Hornets.
Oh, man.
Breaking tackles.